Ways to get motivated when you don't feel motivated. What can you do when you don't feel like doing anything? When you're in the job search and you just feel like you've hit the brakes. So what can you do? You need to change up your routine. Get up earlier, sleep in later, or factor in a nap. Whatever might offer you a pleasant change, I encourage you to change it up. Make sure also that you're eating well and not living on empty carbs. Exercise. Anything that you can do to stretch, get out, take a walk, and get some vitamin D and sunshine, do it. Exercise immediately provides energy and a lift. Also, call a friend and talk about the most fun times you've shared with them. Let that stimulate some new priorities and goals, and take a small step daily to identify how those goals can impact your decisions in the near future so that you can make measurable progress. What else can you do? Get out of your neighborhood, take a long walk, hop on a bus, take a drive to an area that you're curious about or you've never visited. Just take a mental break from your routine and explore something new, such as a museum, a coffee house, a plant or a nursery that's just beautiful, maybe even an ethnic restaurant that you want to try. Also, you can take a virtual vacation. Take a virtual tour of Singapore or Hong Kong or anywhere in the world that you'd like to explore. You can also take virtual tours of famous museums and locations simply by Googling places of interest and searching the word virtual tours. How about reorienting your workspace? Is your workspace cluttered and a mess? Okay, yes, mine is. Could you change from one area of your home to another? Can you change the view or the vista? Sometimes the smallest changes in our setup can re-energize our focus. So that's a small step you can do to make a big difference. Also, this is going to sound silly, but just adding a blooming plant. Plants lift productivity by providing visual stimulation. This week, when the winter blues started to get to me, my daughter bought me a $12 orchid from Trader Joe's, and it was a great choice because it added a touch of spring in my workspace, which really livened my spirits. Finally, another thing you can do to get moving when you need to get some energy is volunteer. Get your mind off yourself. Reach out to a nonprofit that you admire and volunteer for an afternoon. Meeting other people, getting your mind off yourself is going to help you recalibrate your energy. Finally, send an encouraging note to someone. Do you need encouragement? Why not send the note that you need to someone else? By planting a seed of encouragement in someone else's life, it's a great way to get the energy returning back to your own life. And finally, spend time alone with God. You know, we can get so busy in the job search that we forget to spend the time with what's most important in our lives. There is power in connecting with meditation for the purpose of recharging our focus and daily gratitude. So if you don't meditate or pray daily, you really should. I encourage you to do this first thing in the morning when you're having your first cup of coffee or tea, to create a safe, quiet place that's a regular place for you to go to that's your own space. I find that by praying, writing in my journal, and reflecting before I turn on my computer or I get on social media, I am much more centered throughout the day, and I'm much more grateful and aware of all of the great gifts God has given me. I find new energy. Also, join a support group. At Economy of One, we offer weekly community connection, prayer, and support every Thursday by Zoom. Just register for our newsletter at economyofone.com. If you go to the bottom of the homepage, enter your best mailing address and we'll get you all the links. We also are forming groups of 5 and 7 that are taking the Economy of One course together and are agreeing to be each other's financial first responders. These are people who know each other's definition of success, the story of you, your best skills, what you really want in order to position your value in their relational networks. I'm Elizabeth Allen for the Economy of One channel. I hope this is giving you new motivation. Thank you.